Alrighty, guys. Hello. Angry Ragtimer here. You're there. Welcome back to Derail Valley. Oh boy. So, last time we were here, we ran our steam engine, and the steam engine is currently sitting over here by the museum, and it is derailed. The engine itself is not derailed. There's one car on that train that needs to be re-railed, and unfortunately I have $246. So, it's not going to go well. I got plenty of water. Let me go ahead. I'm going to kill the fire in here. It's going to be a bit before we actually do anything with this. So, fun fact, I just don't want this engine to explode. So, let's go ahead and kill the fire. Cool. Just make sure that this thing's not going to blow up. Which, at that level in the boiler, I don't think it will. But just make sure that that's just going to drain. And I think this has got plenty of lubricating oil in it. But that'll just shut down. So, unfortunately, my game saves have decided that it does not like the other files, so I have to do whatever I can. So we're going to go ahead and run one train with the diesel to deliver wood scrap, just so that way we can recover our steam engine and go from there. So we're going to grab wood scrap, which is on C10. Where the hell is C10? This is B. Oh, C1. Okay. Cool. So we're going to run one quick train with the diesel, make the money to come back here to rescue the steam engine, and then come back and grab that. So, without further ado, let's go. And CBK, hello. Andre Ecker, hello. Celestial, hello. I've had one hell of a week. A lot of bad has happened. A lot of good has happened. But it's been a week. So while we take care of this mission here, let's talk about it, shall we? So, for those who not see in the Discord, I don't think I posted on YouTube or Twitch, but on Wednesday night I found that my basement had been flooding for at least a week or two. It's a part of the basement that is my utility room, so I don't always go in there. I usually go in there like once a month to switch out air filters and then make sure that, if I need more salt from my water softener, I can, just check that. So I went in, and I had about 2 to 3 inches of standing water in the utility room, and it was dangerously close to coming into my finished area of my basement. So it was not a good time. I discovered it at about 10:45 at night. Ended up calling 2 work friends, who then I basically woke them up and was like, please, I am in danger here, like my house is in bad shape. So I ended up having to spend about 2 hours bailing out my basement. Oh, okay. I have to run it this way. Okay. So ended up spending 2 hours bailing out the basement, finding out that my well, which is an artesian well, the overflow pipe for it had gotten clogged, and with all the rain that my area has been having recently, well water and then rainwater just started building up about 10 inches or so inside my my house, inside where the well is, and then it found the conduit that then ran into my home for my actual well water, and it just was equalizing out. So it has not been fun. To put it bluntly, there was some stuff in my basement that got fairly damaged. I've had to put in insurance stuff and all that, but I have no idea how much they're actually going to cover. So it's not the greatest. A lot of my sheet music is down where the well was. or down where the water got in, I should say. So it's not been great. But I'm very thankful for my friends who were able to come over and work colleagues and help with that. And I'm still waiting to get everything lined up with insurance to get everything more or less taken care of here. So after we stream for a bit, I'm going to go back to dealing with that. But basically, I had to take off work the next day. I now own a dehumidifier, which was, that, a shop vac, and a whole bunch of other fans and stuff. And my basement is slowly getting less wet. So, again, I'm not sure how much stuff is going to end up being destroyed or damaged. I know it got into my HVAC, it got into my water softener stuff, and the thing that hurts the most is probably the sheet music, where a lot of it was 100-year-old music that's, in some cases, only known copies of stuff. So that stings a lot. I'm just glad it did not get to the rest of the basement or go any higher, because if it had, I'd really be up a creek without a paddle. So, and Brandon, thanks for the concern. And WCRR is here. Hello, Sam. Yeah, it's been a shitty week. So I appreciate y'all understanding that I haven't been able to stream as much as I would have liked. But, I've literally just been dealing with real-life home situations that are not the most fun. So thankfully we've stopped the water coming in the house. The well overflow pipe has been unblocked and is now draining. There was a lot of water in there. And hopefully hearing back from my insurance company soon. I had to get flood insurance, which is a cost I wasn't expecting. So, yeah, I adulted real hard this week. It's been a time. So, ta-da. But, yeah, I appreciate everyone's patience, because I'm still dealing with it, but at least the immediate damage is now stopped, and now it's just kind of figuring out what's actually left and what needs to happen. While that's running, let's go ahead quickly just reset our switches like a good child. So, okay, we're back in here. Yeah, Sam, it's, my basement started at, 75% humidity because of all the flooding, and my walls are still very, very wet down there, but I have multiple fans going against them to circulate air, and as of this morning, actually I can check on my phone right now, I got one of those dehumidifiers that has like Wi-Fi built in, so I can see what's going on with it. The current humidity in that room is down to 45. I set it at 35, but we'll see how this all plays out. No update on the layout. It still is on hold because of the people that need to come in and actually do all of that stuff. Yeah, it's been a lot of work. And guys, for those who are asking why no steam engine off the bat, just to quickly confirm what's going on here. Just make sure, is this a path I can get out? Just make sure. Looks like that'll get me out. So the steam engine's over here, but the train that we were running last time, for those who remember, it hit the wall here at the museum, and several cars derailed, and I only have $246, so it's not enough to re-rail this car. The rest of the train's re-railed. It's just one car that's holding me back. So, where'd my train go? I'm sorry, where'd my train go? No. Oh my god. Get. What are you doing? What are you doing, you son of a bitch? Sand down. So now that we don't have a runaway train, now we can try to get this. We're taking this job to the sawmill, which is at B3I. Okay. And the sawmill, we'll just run the coastal route over there, and then we'll come back. So that's been the negative of this week, and it's been a week. But, as I said, there's also been some positives. As I said, I've got some great friends who are willing and able to help me even when I was more or less panicked and defeated. And to a small extent, I still feel that. Like, this week's not been great mental health-wise. God damn it! Stop looking the wrong way, you fool. But on the flip side, my audio going wonky for people, or is that just me? Okay. Hold on 1 second, guys. My audio is also bugging out. So, as I said, lots been going on. On the flip side of all of that, I've also had some very interesting things happen this past week. Obviously, we talked on Monday or Tuesday about the fact that I was on TV, which was kind of fun. Representing the railroad, had a few people coming out as a result of that. So that was fun. But then yesterday we had quite a bit that happened. So, very different stuff that I've ever experienced. So, because I had to take a day off of work, I had to make one up. So I said, okay, I'll just work Saturday, but I already have all the people in place that I wasn't supposed to be here, and I don't want to kick them off a scheduled shift. You know, it's been a while since we last ran speeders for the public. Let me ask the boss if I can run speeders. And they said, okay, you could do that. So I went there at 8:30 in the morning on Saturday and got out and ready to run speeders. So took out one of the ones we call the Flying Devil from the Broad Top. Ran that pretty much all day, doing trips through the rail yard and then down the 475, which is our first crossing. Not crossing it, but just getting up to the crossing. So that was a lot of fun. But mid-morning, I had an experience that I think is going to stick with me for a long, long time. So, many people are aware of the new diesel that the railroad got. And, I'm sitting out front of the station with the speeder, and I see the diesel take off, and I'm like, what the hell are they doing? And they go back to service it. And since I'm technically in operations that day, I just said, I'm going to go back and just find out what's going on because I want to, know what's going on where I should be and all that. So I approached the train crew and the engineer and the fireman, and I just said, hey, what's going on? And they said, oh, the water level in the radiator's low. We need to get more water in here. I'm like, okay, well, do you need a hydrant or what do you need? They're like, well, we just need a garden hose. And we need to go fill it. So I immediately went into oh, I know where those are. Went and grabbed them. We hooked up to a spigot. And then got the hoses lined up to the engine. And they said, okay, go in the nose, get up here, and help us. And I was like, what? Because I don't work in the train crew very often. So this is a new experience for me. I have never worked on diesel or steam in any sort of functional or servicing capacity before. And sure enough, they say, no, get up here, we need your help. And I said, okay. And they said, okay, open the nose and find the sight glass. I did not know that diesels had sight glasses. And apparently, because this one has a big old radiator up front, it had a sight glass for the level of the water that was in the radiator. It was low, so that's why we were filling it up. And they said, okay, I need you to keep an eye on it because the other guy's going to go take care of some other stuff, and you and I are going to fill this. I'm like, okay. So I immediately get in. It takes me a moment or two to find the sight glass. Meanwhile, I got the water from the hose spraying all over me while I'm doing that, and then we finally go ahead and get it filling. And so for the next like 2 or 3 minutes, I'm helping them to get water in the radiator on our diesel and just helping to service it. And it was awesome. It was something that I was like, what the hell's going on? Like, it was so out of character for me. I've never done anything like that. Frankly, I never thought I would even work on a diesel in that capacity. So, I helped service a 1946 Porter. That was cool. And then, at the end of it, got everything wrapped back up. They went back on the train and off they went. But it was just like, holy shit! Like I helped service a train today. This is cool. Like in an engineman capacity. So, do I think that'll ever happen again? No. Am I very thankful for it? Yes. I treat it the same way that like Heiss often says, is you never ask to do something, but if you're invited, don't say no. So this case, like I just asked them like, hey, everything okay? And sure enough, I'm then helping them to service the engine. It was a time. Of course, the problem was that I was soaked from head to toe in bibs and flannel, in my motorman outfit. And I was then, like, the sun then came out, and I felt like I was a lobster being steamed alive in its shell. Because I was, like, just coated in water, like, drenched, and now being, like, boiled alive. But then the temperature got real nice after that, so it worked out. But I'm just very thankful for that experience. And Midland and a few others who were at the railroad yesterday could back me up on that. It's not talking out of my ass. No, it happened. There's proof out there. India ZVK, it was a lot of fun. And same thing with Brandon. I'm just very fortunate to be in the position I am. And then I get to do fun stuff every once in a while. So I consider myself very lucky. Meanwhile, back in Derail Valley, we're cruising along. We're not going super fast. I'm going to go ahead and kick us up so we have a little bit more giddy up with our go here. Because I do want to get back and actually run steam. That was the goal of today, but we have to rescue the steam engine because it's freaking blocked by that damn derailed car. So we'll get that taken care of here and then back to our steamy programming. And, I will say running speeders is definitely one of my favorite little side things that I do at the railroad. I think I can confidently say I'm a qualified speeder operator now. It's something that I won't get to do very often, but I'm very thankful, again, for the opportunity to do it. So, and a lot of people happy, and a lot of people got some really awesome experiences out of it. So, yeah. All right, so going up a hill, I've got plenty of brake, plenty of oil, plenty of everything else. And my brakes are cut in. Yeah, they're cut in good. Yeah, Brandon, that's the immediate goal. Is basically run a load, set 3-mile car, save the steam engine, and then go from there. That's the goal. So I think we're coming up to the first switch. Yes, because we're going down to SW, the very bottom left corner. Well, thank you, ZBK. I appreciate it. Did that not do a sound, or did my sound just not come through? I don't know. Okay, let's... Thank you again, GBK. Yeah, I still don't know. I know that the whole basement thing is already costing me about $1,000. And I don't know how much more it's going to cost me, because I might need more work done. But every little bit helps, and I'm very thankful for that. So thank you, CBK. Okay. My audio is doing something. Hold on. I don't know why my audio is acting up the way it is. So thank you for bearing with me. I know there were some updates and stuff, so the audio might be a little funky here. And if I need to restart to reset it, we will. But we'll try to keep everything going here. There may be a 2-part stream just to fix some of that. ZVK, as soon as we finish up this one job, we'll restart the stream just to fix that issue. I don't know why it's acting up the way it is, but, you know, sometimes computers decide they just want to mess with you. You know, so we'll see how that all goes. We're almost... Okay, so we're across the big viaduct. Let's give her some more beans. This is going better than I had hoped. Why is that light on? No, it's not on. It's just glowing. Okay. I think that's City Southwest over the very far corner that we're just barely beginning to see. Maybe. No, that might be Forest Service. Okay. So, yeah, we'll just keep going. We're almost, we're about 2/3 of the way there. Okay, 60s or 60. And then our train is still with us, correct? How fast are we going? We're going barely about 40. Crank her open, see if we can get up this hill a little bit faster. Okay. We're down about a 1.4% grade with this. Which means I can back off on the throttle entirely. We can just coast a little bit. I did not see what that speed indicator was. So I'm hoping we're not going out of control. This seems like a little fast. Oh shit. Oh shit. Oh shit. Dump. Oh shit! Forest Service. Forest Service. Let's go to Forest Service. Is there an engine here I can use? Crap, there's no engine I can use here. Okay. And hi, General. General, if you want to hop in, this is multiplayer. If you want to join, I can hop in the place for you to join me. But let me panic and... God damn it. Got caught monologuing again. This is not going well at all. And Kenosha wasn't even playing. Okay. Is there an engine here? There is a diesel. Okay. So I guess we need money to... Can I have multiple dogs? Or multiple things? I can't go that way. So let's see. Okay. We gotta do that. Let me get General in here. Hi, General.
Whack. Hi. So, are you kind of screwed at this point?
No, I just picked up another job. We just picked up another job.
All right.
We have to rescue the diesel, and then we have to rescue the steam engine. Is basically what just happened.
Okay. I think I should have the multiplayer mod installed, so it should be... Wait, you gotta... What happened to the steam engine?
It's also trapped behind derailed cars, and I have $200 to my name. So...
Ah!
Okay, so we need to go from C4.
Okay, apparently I need to
and
update
B1.
my game.
Okay, C4 is... Which one is C4? C4, and I need to get off of C4. Is it just these? What cars are they?
Why are you standing on C4? C4 is explosive, don't you know?
Not 166. Not 282. Oh, it's just these two at the end.
Completely unrelated news. I currently have here, sitting next to me, a set of 8, I think brass locomotive driver centers.
Why? I mean, I'm not like saying why would you ever have that. It's just more of a,
because they are relatively close to the ones that I need, or something along the lines of what I would need for my project. Because they're 33-inch wheel centers at scale 1 to 24, so I can make up the difference with tires.
I see.
Only thing is I'm gonna have to add. I think I'm gonna have to try to braze a piece on for extra bits of counterweight to make it truly look like the wheel. Alternatively, I'll just make new ones, but I paid like $5 for them, so.
Yeah, $5. Like.
Yeah, it's like, why not at that point? Worst case, I use them for something else later down the road.
Correct.
And if nothing else, it may give me inspiration on how I can try to cast...
Iron? Cast iron.
I was gonna... Yes, cast iron. But how I could perhaps try to cast my own brass wheels if I choose to go that route. Because they made some interesting choices on it. I'm not gonna lie. Apparently I'm getting 1250 FPS in the loading screen.
That is how it should be done.
You have... What version of multiplayer do you have?
Whatever the one is that I sent to you.
Okay, well apparently my version is not happy. It's turned off.
You just have to hit the button to turn it on.
Hold on. 1.1... Is it 1.11.5?
It might be.
Is that the one from, like, May 10th?
Yes.
Okay. No, wait. 1.116.
That sounds right.
Okay. A piece of crap logged me out. Nexus mod.
You know what's not a piece of crap, though? Trains.
Yes, trains.
I did run the 260 on Wednesday before my basement flooded.
Yeah, I saw that. Remember, I was in your chat offering to be Peanut Gallery, and then you left, and then you came back, and then you left again. Close this, quit this. Yes, I want to quit it. Let's see if Unity Mod Manager will actually behave.
It did for this, it appears.
Well, no, because remember, mine was kind of borked.
Have you tried downloading a new version of Unity and putting it on?
Oh, wait, so there is an update available, apparently. Bless you. So it successfully updated it. Jeez.
Jeez, Grummet. Jeez.
Jeez, Grummet. Okay, let me... You're not going to let me do this. Okay, cool. Why are you not going to let me do this? Yeah, it's stuck on checking mod updates again.
Ding, 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 ding.
Why are you stuck on checking mod updates? I think I need to reinstall Unity Mod Manager. Unity.
I was about to say something really offensive just to be a dookie boy. But never mind.
Why would you do that?
Because I'm an idiot. Alright. Yes, I had a slight
Unity
case of
Mod
engine burn,
Manager.
but, you know, it did what it needed to do.
Okay. Alright, let me just quickly download this thing. Take the slow download. Thank you. I do not feel like paying money for that. Please go away. Okay.
Did I show you the Sponge Core video of that when you were here?
I cannot remember.
Okay, I'm going to assume that's a no then. I'll send you it after the stream. So for those who don't know, as sort of a joke, people have made music called Sponge Core, which is basically like death metal mixed to SpongeBob quotes. And there's one for the Man Ray episode that's freaking hilarious.
I think I know what you're talking about, but I'm not 100% sure. Okay. but that's not what I wanted to do.
What did you want?
Unity Mod Manager. There we go. Move that to desktop.
Okay, come on, you.
Stop trying to rename it. Unity Mod Manager.
Unity Mod Manager!
Run it anyways, you piece of crap. Okay, mods. Multiplayer. Mods. Version. Why won't you let me check what version?
Because I have touched the version that you're using.
Okay, apparently there's an update available, so let's go ahead and update that. Stop! It's stuck on checking for mod updates.
Mine took like a minute or two when I did that last time. But
I'll give it some time because I just reinstalled it. I'm thinking it probably has.
Computer.
I'm thinking it has more to do with the bajillion railroader mods that I had.
Yes. After we get this car, we're going to need to get them at B4 and then leave them on C1. Okay. I can do this.
Can you?
And it's JSJ. JSJ, are you at work or are you at home? Let us know.
What was Melon Loader for?
That was for, what's it called? For Schedule 1. So we can have more than 4.
That's right. Oh, yeah, that's right. I forgot about that.
Probably can go ahead and uninstall it, honestly.
It's in my downloads. That's why I was...
Because you're going to load those melons into your melon hole?
Yes. Well, you know, it says now that my multiplayer is okay, and I see version 1.1 something, so I'm going to assume that means it's okay.
Excellent. JSG,
Maybe.
you can't be busy. We don't want you to be busy. We want you to be busy playing video games with us. Duh. Okay, and of course I've got Kenosha playing, and I was eaten alive by mosquitoes yesterday. So my
lovely.
body is now thirsty, tired, and
ready.
covered in mosquito bites.
Mosquito bites.
Mosquito bites. Because I can't speak.
Needs a... Why? Turn it on. Turn it on. Update available, active, need restart. It needs a restart with a bunch of exclamation points and it says error.
How's that make you feel?
How do you think? Because I can't drag and drop the new version of the mod into there until it stops trying to check for mod updates. And it's just keeping on and checking for mod updates, and I'm not sure why. Unless my security suite is doing something stupid and preventing it from...
Is your security that sweet?
No, it is not that sweet, especially considering they updated it and I can't figure out how to get
and
to a certain setting.
With the $50 petabytes, I don't know if Power Tool fights you, but okay. Thank you, JSJ. That was very generous of you. Thank you.
Boo. It's horrible.
All right, let's go ahead and get these loaded up on beef after. And to be fair, JSJ, I did not use power tools yesterday. I did use a garden hose for good, though. But I already told that story. I already told that story on stream. But I'll give you the quick version, General. I helped service the diesel yesterday.
What'd you do? Top off the radiator?
Yes.
Actually?
Actually, yes.
Ha. So are you now diesel certified?
Oh, hell no.
What? What do you mean? Clearly that's the same thing as changing out the oil or swapping a head. I mean, you clearly are capable of handling it.
Yeah, you say that. Okay, so that is now loaded, and I have to take it to C1. Okay.
Why is all my shit borked?
La 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 la. So thank you, JSJ. I will remember that. Thankfully, all the floor is pretty much dry at this point. It's now the walls that I'm trying to get less wet. And that wet is W-H-E-T.
Moist, if you will.
Yes. Also, if you're watching this, thank you for joining. If you wouldn't mind hitting the like button on the stream, it does help me significantly with the YouTube algorithm. It doesn't cost you a dime, and I appreciate the support. So thank you.
Needs tamper protection. Guns. Where the fuck? No quarantined.
Let's see.
I'm not sure where the heck this thing's at. Where is it, dog? Where did I actually stick that? Desktop.
Okay. Third car is passing the switch. And stop the big train.
Well, I would love to join you, but apparently my thing is just going to continue to be stupid.
Have you tried restarting your computer? And then
I
attempting?
have not. I can.
I would recommend it because that is how I would fix it if I was you. But I'm not you, therefore we are different people.
Alright, let me try to restart it then. I'll be back. Allegedly.
Supposedly. Metaphorically.
Also physically.
Spiritually.
Metaphysically. Also, I just wanted to let you know in my YouTube queue I have a new video for Toyman Television about Scratch building.
20.3, his standpipe?
Yeah, the water. Yeah, his standpipe. So I gotta save that to my watch later, so I don't lose that. And okay, I'll be right back.
Sounds good. We're slowly making our way over to C1. I can't see Jack in this foggy rain right now. I'm sure all of you can't either. But The switches are lined, so we're just heading in on blind courage and fury, maybe, possibly, allegedly. Alright, we're in. See how much money we get from this. Start pissing away air. And then hand Brocky. Cool. Alright, let's see. Please give. How much do I have? 9,000. Okay. And thank you, James. I really do appreciate it. Now we have to go rescue our other train. Or at least partially rescue it. So let's see here. Thank you, James. So it looks like General is back, maybe, or thinking of coming back.
Alleged back. Also, you should look in F-scale chat.
Hold on. I'm wandering through the woods at dark. And Ernaho, hello over on Twitch. Glad to have you here. Where the hell are you?
Ernaho.
That's their name.
Sorry.
Oh, and the funky noises are coming back. Stand by here, people. And hello, camel emoji.
Camel what?
Camel emoji.
There's someone whose username is literally just a camel
and
emoji.
They put a camel emoji in. It's kind of cute, actually.
Yeah. Now, are they camels like... Is it camel like the animal or camel like the cigarette brand?
Unknown at this time. Okay, so here's what we're going to do. We're going to flip the switch here.
Chat.
Hold on, I need to rail some of these cars.
Then you're going to look in F-scale chat.
Oh, that's $3,000. Okay.
This is somewhat time sensitive.
What do you mean it's somewhat time sensitive? Give me a moment.
It's in a live auction.
Sir, my basement flooded. 2 minutes, or not 2 minutes.
Well, be that as it may, it's a live auction.
That's a lot of stuff. Is it live right now?
Yes, it's 9 lots away.
Oh, that Bridgeworks power supply is worth that. That power supply? Mm-hmm. That is like a $500 power supply. I can't bid on it because all of my money right now is literally being saved to fix whatever happens.
You might not be able to.
But we know someone who might.
I might potentially be able to, but it's like I don't know. Because I like the logging cars too.
Okay.
So I got the wrong couplers though. It's got the old style, like hook. The old style, like no. Some of them have actual couplers. I can't tell what radius curve that is though, because that's the ones that they got.
They're probably all the 2 foot or the 2 foot diameters, if I had to guess.
That's what I'm wondering. But see, like the ones in the box don't look like the 2 foot. Also, my thing is still borked.
Well, how about this? I need to reset the audio anyways on my stream.
Mm-hmm.
How about we take like a 5-minute break, people? We'll come back in just a few minutes. And when we do, we'll have General's thing figured out, and then we'll also be back to our Steam train. That way, y'all can actually get some hot, steamy goodness in your Saturday afternoon. How does that work? Like it? Love it? Good. That's what I'm thinking, too. Let's just get back to our Steam and the end of this audio!
Okay, I think it is just straight up. It's trying to check all the railroader updates because it's a lot of them say okay now.
Okay. All right, we'll be right back, people. We'll be right back. Give us like 5 minutes.